Hi guys, so I've got a special guest with me today who is Burd. And Burt's one of the Patreons that we've got on the server, and he has built something called, well, he's built a kind of like town kind of area called Riverhold. And we're going to go and explore it, we're going to go and have a look. So yeah,
yes,
let's get on the road, let's ride on this road.
Yes.
See the glitchy horses. It's the only problem, they're like proper glitchy for the other person. Like whenever you see them.
Faster than yours.
Yeah, I know, I don't know how. Well, actually, no,
So,
they've got traits, haven't they?
About the build, you can probably see the bridge right
Yep.
now. It was originally a 25 by 25 build, but then after I got the Patreon rank, I kind of expanded it because I got some more room to build on. So we're gonna go right over the bridge first.
Yeah,
so
let's go over the bridge.
Look around a bit. The river's terraformed and the terrain's a bit changed over here.
Yep. Oh, that's pretty good.
The vanilla terrain is
yeah. I did notice all these horses, not horses, these cows and sheep and everything. I'm actually surprised that so many of them stayed in this like area, because usually they just like properly derp around and just wander.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good, but I really like this bit that's over like this swampy area.
Yeah, I don't like the swamp, but it's too vanilla looking.
Yeah.
It was close by. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we now enter the town of Riverhold, which is actually the town's name.
Yep.
It's got some cool buildings. If you just leave the horses here, you can walk around a little.
Yep.
So there's just a couple of small houses around. The main feature of the town is the stables, which is the biggest building as well. So the stables are pretty generic. Used some brown terracotta on the floors.
Oh,
make it a bit different.
That is very cool.
Because the vanilla Minecraft textures don't add as much.
No, they don't. And yeah, brown concrete powder. I'm loving brown concrete powder at the minute. I started using it in my roads as like a drier dirt.
I got it from your video, yeah.
Oh man, I didn't think that concrete or concrete powder was useful until I started messing around with it.
Yes, same.
But I like that. I really like the terracotta and stuff in there as well. That's looking very cool.
So there's not much to the stables, but it is the biggest one.
Yep.
The smaller houses have got some more detail. It's a new style I've been building. So they all have interiors, which are pretty basic, of course.
Yeah. Quite like them. This
they're quite fancy looking.
Bakery,
It's
maybe?
like a bakery, yes.
Yes.
So it's got like, bread ovens. And
cool. It's just a shame we don't have like Conquest bread in default.
yes.
I just want to throw that everywhere.
I used to put them in like the cakes.
Yeah. And the only thing we could do is shove a cake in. That's about it. But I quite like these. So I'm just gonna have a check around of a couple of these.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, good old piston tables. Yeah, I quite like those.
I've used several kinds of table designs.
Yeah.
Around like the fence and the trapdoor,
Yep.
and pressure plate, slabs and upside down stairs. It's like a small wood workshop.
Yep. It's cool.
Here. Like a little workplace for someone who lives here.
Awesome. There we go. Oh, let's get out. There we go.
So if you look at that building over there, you could see I used a different kind of roof design. So I used just stairs on the sides, and you can mix in like another color of wood. So this is a relatively new roof.
Yep.
If you look at this one, it's a bit more, broken up.
Ah, I like that. Yeah, I really like my broken up roofs, but I really like that idea. That is really cool having that wood in.
It's just a bit different using the slabs
Yeah.
and the blocks underneath.
Yeah.
It gives you a bit more color.
It does, yeah. That's very cool. I also like on the stables actually the bits where you got the slabs to actually let like the air through.
Yeah. Well, those are on stables I see on Google Images. So
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
Need to ventilate like the horse smell, I guess.
Absolutely.
So they've got a little house to it as well, which kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
they've got like this little upstairs bit which wouldn't actually work in.
Nah, well, it can kind of work in 1.14 now.
Does it?
Yeah, if you in 1.14 if you put a trapdoor down like this, go into it and then knock yourself down, you actually go down to a 1 block crawl.
crawl mode.
So
You still
technically,
can't sleep, I suppose, because you'll just glitch through the roof.
I don't know. I guess you couldn't stand up, but no, you get pushed down again. So maybe you could. So we got a nice little farm as well. So we got some gardens for peoples as well.
Yes.
It's quite nice.
With a little tree in it.
Yeah.
You know.
Get some wood, so I'm just going to explore everywhere. The only thing I hate about default is the paintings. I absolutely can't stand the paintings because they're just random.
You need them at some places.
Ah, blacksmith.
Yes.
Aha, cool. It's not too bad. There we go. Oh, that's neat with the trapdoors actually as the chimney. I like that. Trapdoor chimney type thing.
I didn't want to make it look like the roof was blocked up from inside. So I actually stuck some trapdoors so you could see the top. Yeah,
that's quite cool. I like that. Right. Let's go down. Tiny little hut. I like these tiny little huts. It's because you can just throw loads of bits of detail into them.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do with the interiors though. Like the main thing, they need a source of heat, like a furnace, they need a bed and a table and a chair. That's it for me.
That is it, yeah.
That's all they need.
Right, we've got one house left.
Yes.
Then we've seen them all. I don't know, I quite like them. I do quite like them all.
It's not big.
It's not, but I quite like them. I quite like the little bits of detail that they've all got in them. So they're quite nice. Cool. Let's have a look. I like how different ones have got. What I can tell you've tried to do with a lot of these styles is like you've got the kind of pushy outy bit on on one of the first houses, and actually they're all in the same style but all different, which is quite nice actually. There's a really good amount of variation on all of them. So
I saw one of those, like this one was modeled after something I saw in a YouTube thumbnail or something.
Okay.
Don't know who it was, but I liked it, so I copied it.
Yeah, fair enough. That's
cool.
Because
especially with the small houses, it's really, if you do like an overhang on this side as well, it looks really wide, the roof.
Yeah, it does actually, doesn't it?
I found that this style with like the slabs and blocks underneath, that fits with the smaller houses.
Oh yeah, it's quite cool. Awesome.
So, if we
continuing on,
you get the banners of Riverhold, black, yellow, black.
Black, yellow, black.
Small bridge.
I quite like that.
I really wanted to do sometime, and I thought like, let's stick it in here.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's one of those things. I wouldn't want to walk across it on a regular basis, but it's another layer of defense, really, because you can imagine if they did get attacked from this side.
No one wants to attack or go through here.
That's
what the bridge is for.
You just wouldn't. You just would not attack from this. But you can imagine like people put this up to get across quickly, just to save themselves some time.
The villagers need to go in and out of the keep.
Yeah.
They don't need to take wagons over there.
No.
The bigger roads. So if we just go down first.
Yep.
There's this little fireplace
and
place to sit next to the river. No real big buildings and stuff in the way.
I can just imagine sitting down. I need to get that thing for the server actually, so we can sit down on chairs. You right click. I need to see if that's still going. That's so good.
Actually, we've got the cave here as well. So this first was a natural cave. I would equip a torch.
Got it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So this was a natural cave, and I wanted to see what I could do with terraforming underground. So there's a little stream, which you might not be able to see that clearly if you've got the wrong shaders.
It's not too bad with Zeus. Not too bad.
So there is a way down just to spelunk your way down. And you can hop over here, you can follow the stream if you're
or just fall.
The stream comes out below.
Yep.
There's like a little hideout in there. I kind of took the idea of Skyrim with the stream in the middle as well. So this goes down a bit, and we'll get into like a bit of the fantasy aspect of this build, because this cave is actually magical.
Aha. I was going to say, what is the purpose of the cave?
Well, if you get down all the way to the bottom, you'll find that there's a magical artifact down there, which actually is the reason that the keep's still standing. Like you see here, it is a magical
floating star
floating
thingy, balling of light.
yeah,
Yeah.
which gives life to the surrounding area. So that's why people
Okay.
originally like founded the fort on here.
Fair enough. Cool.
And that's also the reason there's quite a big history behind this fort. Well, big for this skill build. It's quite a bit of lore, I'd say.
Awesome.
So while we make our way to the top, this build, well, the castle, was owned by 2 separate dynasties, I don't know. But the first one was a really like underdog family, which didn't really flying is much quicker actually. She didn't really have too much money or too much influence, and they just lived here and survived in a way.
So like
under
lesser lords, but really weren't important. People tolerated them as lesser lords, but actually really they were just like sheep and just followed that kind of thing. I'm guessing. Oh yeah, it's Lord.
How much you're into the Game of Thrones lore, but it's kind of like House Lannister before they got big.
Oh okay. Oh fair enough.
But yeah, that dynasty got wiped out, and a new one came in years later.
So was that via a war, or was it more like treachery or marriage into the house and then killing off the other half kind of thing?
It was a war, but
it's a war.
It didn't get sieged directly. Just the people got killed off in the war.
Killed off in the war, and then
left to live in it, and it kind of got ruined.
And
got rebuilt.
Got rebuilt and granted to one of the victors' families, as usually happens.
Yes.
Yeah, that kind of thing. That makes perfect sense. All right, so we've got a camp going on.
Yes.
So I'm guessing these are all soldiers, or is it more like a traveling party of people?
Diplomats.
Okay, yep.
They are knights and maybe just only politicians.
So yeah.
Come here to stay at the keep, because the keep isn't that big.
Yep.
So they live in the camps surrounding it. So we've actually got a little theatre.
See, I absolutely love these. I absolutely love these kind of stages. So just building them, it's so much fun because it gives you that kind of like festival kind of feel to it, or something. Because this would happen all the time. They'd always have like traveling actors and musicians. They weren't really thought of very highly in the kind of society, but actually they were really important for like entertainment because there just wasn't anything there. There's nothing going on. So
you could sing and you could watch a play, I suppose.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You can go behind the.
Oh, I like that. Oh, that's cool.
Curtains, and there's like the staging thing.
See, that is a really good idea. And then you got like the like ladder thing. I'm guessing so that they can get up to. Is there supposed to be like a ladder going on it? Yeah. I'll to keep it upright. See, I was thinking of this as a ladder that's at an angle, so they can actually climb up and do things up here as well.
Yeah, they might.
So, just thinking actually it does look like
that way. But
no, there's 2 different ways of seeing it, isn't it? So it's quite good. But I like that.
So all the tents have an interior as well.
Oh, cool.
If you want to look at them.
Oh yeah. Right, I'll start working with this one. It's nice and small. I do like how you've incorporated like a chest and things like that into the single blocks and crafting table as well. Yeah, I do like that. That's quite cool.
Every place needs a table, a chair, a bed, a chest, and a crafting table.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. I got this one down here. I like this one with the angular fences as well. It's like the guide ropes.
The main tent design got nicked off Google Images again.
Fair enough.
But the ropes were my addition.
Yeah, because I did some for Henberg, and it was a nightmare to come up with all the different designs for them because they're
all from Google Images.
Exactly. Yeah. There's not that many, so it's it's not that bad. But I like this one. So this is like a bigger. This is probably like more servants or something, isn't it? Because you're gonna have a lot of people in here. So.
Well, maybe someone a lot richer came along and
all that. Yeah, true.
Stay for a week instead of.
Yeah. Look at this blue one. Oh, here we go. Got a couple Bunk beds in here. Nice. Oh, even a little furnace as well.
Yeah,
Cool.
you need to stay warm in the
Yep.
night.
Got a nice custom tree.
It was the first one I did in vanilla Minecraft in a long time, and it turned out okay.
Yeah, it's
And
not
the
too
ones
bad.
I did after that were horrible.
I found it's really difficult actually going back to vanilla and actually doing trees. It just doesn't. I don't know if it's the leaves or it's just
is.
it's just because we don't have the walls, so then we have to try and fill it in, and you always make the branches a little bit shorter or something. It's really strange, but there we go. That's a similar one to the other one, I think. I think it's similar to the blue one, isn't it? Slightly similar.
Probably
yeah.
is. It's the same design. So.
Yeah. Oh, I like this one as well. Cool. They're all looking pretty good. Right, so shall we go and explore the keep?
Yes. Now we're done with the camp and the village. We can go into Riverhold Keep. So it has the little causeway that makes sure you can take like a ram up here.
Okay, that's cool.
If you need to go around the corner.
Yep.
You cannot,
Smart, definitely.
carry, like 3-meter long ram.
Oh, there we go. Cool. Right.
So when you enter, it is quite small because again this was a 25 by 25
yep.
build at the beginning. So I suggest we check out the side buildings first.
Yep.
So of course you've got some people living on the property.
Yep.
This is like just a servant's house, which houses a couple of a bit wealthier servants. So
cool.
you know the squires and that type of people.
Yep.
You can get on top of the walls from here as well.
Oh, excellent.
This is where I discovered you can actually use trapdoors as fences. Like
yes. Yeah. It's even better when in the later versions we've got all the different trapdoors. It just makes it so much better. It's something that obviously we're on 112 at the minute, but yeah, in the later versions it's much better. I like this though, matriculation right there to kill anyone that's right in the front of this bit. That's looking good.
So if we get down again, any way you like.
I'm just going to jump into the
ways of getting to places.
Oh, there
there's
the
court smith.
Yep.
Which is like, it needs to be here because if there's a siege, you still need to sharpen your swords and stuff.
Absolutely. Yep.
So there needs to be a smith inside the keep.
Always does. Cool.
Of course, he has a chest, a furnace,
yep,
a bed,
and a bed.
Upstairs, he has a couple of more beds for himself because this is a bit warmer.
Yep.
Hot air rises.
Cool. And then this goes onto the wall as well. There we go. So
this is the broken tower.
The broken tower.
But this one wasn't rebuilt after the siege because you know he got destroyed. It was the tallest one there first, but you know they didn't really have the money to repair such a tall and fragile structure.
That's fair enough.
Just use the bottom two layers, of course. They are still perfectly usable.
So I've got quite a few beds down here, and then I'm out into the courtyard. I like that. I like how everything's linked, actually.
And there's a well over here as well, which links up to the system. You can go down later.
That's cool. Oh, okay. I like that. I really like that. Yeah, because I keep on forgetting about those, actually, in my 16 by 60. I know it's small, but actually, yeah, they do have them.
There's a chapel as well, of course.
Yep.
With a proper Christian cross inside of it.
Oh, yeah.
There's no real other figure you can make with fences in Minecraft.
See, I reckon I always preferred fence gates for the sides. Oh, it's a pain in the ass doing it like that, because they then don't look like they're connecting into the walls.
That's true.
But that's the only reason. But yeah, it's looking good.
Well, so that's the chapel.
Chapel, yep.
There's a little tower on top of it as well.
Oh, cool. Can you get up to it? Can you actually get into it? Oh well, that's fine. To be fair, it's got one block inside it, so no, that's fine.
So down here, before we go into the main, the main key, there's the granary.
Oh yep, incredibly important. And that can like spills out underneath the stairs as well.
Yes. You need to use all the space you've got when you're in war. I
Yep,
suppose.
absolutely.
So this is the main hall
Aha.
with the Lord's table. And it isn't a big hall, but it fits
No, it does definitely.
the
Yeah.
most important people.
See, it's a lot bigger than I actually remember it when I've had the looks before. So it's quite amazing for the size of the actual castle, or the keep, and then obviously a map as well.
Yes.
Got a default map. It's quite good, and the colours as well. The banner.
So yeah, this one, this main hall is also on the outside of the build. So you might ask, how do we defend this side? Because there's no walls to shoot from.
Mhm.
We've got some, what are they called?
Hoardings.
Hoardings, yes.
Hoardings,
set to
yeah.
the side.
These are really good. I did not think about using the slab type thing you've got down here, the drop slab. That's really good to be able to shoot.
Yes, and it linked up back to the piston
Oh,
table.
damn, cool. Excellent. Yep, that does get your defense points up. Definitely. Cool.
And when we get to the stair tower, which is in here,
Mhm.
we should go upstairs first.
Okay, doke.
So there's a little seating place, you
Yep.
know, for those Game of Thrones scenes with Varys and Tyrion just talking, you know.
Yep,
Need to get
absolutely.
to the moments. So there's only one room per story, but you know it's not a big keep.
Nope, it's fine.
And I tried to put in some arrow slits.
Yep, yep.
And you know, you might argue, can they get cold this way because they just open? But
Yeah, it's one
I
of those
imagine
things.
there would be like doors stuck to it.
Absolutely,
like you
yeah.
the multiple doors on the corners.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you just need your imagination here.
Yeah, you would definitely have those doors on, but like you say, yeah, you can't actually get them on there. But I mean, stuff like glass anyway, they would be able to remove them. Like same as like ships. I'm pretty sure they'd actually remove most of the windows and put in like wooden things as well, wooden structures in war.
Well, there would be like shutters on them.
Yeah, there'd be shutters on them and everything.
So
but-
here, it's the Lord's chamber.
Oh, nice.
The most decoration and little armor
Yep.
stand, and that chest's actually empty.
Ah, no gold.
No.
Nope.
But you can go upstairs to the roof,
Cool.
which has sort of a slope, so the rain will
Yep.
drain, of course, and big matriculations,
Yeah.
which can be closed
Yep.
if you don't want to die.
Don't want to die. Yeah, it's something that I was looking at this actually. Matriculations, they usually have a step, and I've not figured out how to do it in Minecraft yet because it's tiny. But it's literally like a
Yes.
little step on the side to stop you from wandering down into them and just falling.
Yeah, well, you could use like a stair and build it
Yeah.
halfway up the block.
Yeah,
maybe,
I
but,
could do actually. Yeah, yeah,
you know.
that could work. It's one of those things.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
quite good.
the big flags up here.
Yep.
Kind of weird making a flagpole without conquest. 'Cause,
Yeah.
It's a big jump from the big block to the fence.
Ah, I like
These barrier blocks.
I like that. Yeah, with the carpet, that looks really good. I like that. But yeah, you're right. It is a bit of a nightmare without having the slabs and stairs and stuff like that to, and vertical slabs, especially for making stuff go diagonal. Is just don't realise how difficult it is. Right.
So now we've got the surface parts of the keep
Mhm.
entirely
Ooh.
done. There's a lot of underground stuff as well.
Sorry, I'm just having a quick look. Found another room with beds on the way.
Another one.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't realise that
Okay.
up on that bit as well. And what's in there? Oh, so that
You
goes
can
into the here.
Get onto the wall again.
Cool.
But if you just follow
Yep.
to down here, here's the armory
Oh, excellent.
with like some bows and arrows and
Yep.
swords and stuff.
Everything they'd need. Lots and lots of arrows.
Which gets down to the
Aha.
corner of the.
Cool. So it gets into the courtyard. Awesome.
And then if we go even lower into the ground, you'll find down here.
Let me get my.
You've got
There we go.
the cellars. You really need a torch in here.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
getting dark. There's the storage room
Oh, awesome.
with a kind of vaulted ceiling
Yep. No, I like that. It's looking cool.
and a little supreme storage in the middle.
Yep. Aha.
Which
Perfect.
actually hides, my personal diamonds.
Of course.
Actually, just stick that on my head.
Right, that'll do. Yep. How does it actually work?
Yeah, it does work.
Oh my god.
So down here is the crypts.
It's not
which is the
quite as
oldest-
good, but yeah.
The oldest part of the build. We'll just
Yep.
continue along to the dungeons.
Oh, yep.
Of course, it's in these little cells.
Plenty of
Small
dungeons.
ones, you know, just to keep someone in before they
Yep.
get headed one. And the cistern as well, like the underground water reserve.
Yep.
Which you
Absolutely.
can drop a bucket down into.
Yeah. I like that. Very, very cool.
So this room goes around, this hallway goes around the single stair room in the middle. That's why it's so long.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so we go into the crypts. There's a little book you can read if you want to. It's pretty primitive poetry.
Down in this tomb lie the rulers of the keep up high, of Castle Riverhold, or as it has once been called, Peregar Keep, with walls and towers steep. I now write about these kings, as I do about more ordinary things, but to truly feel the might of these rulers of old, and see their riches in shining gold, go down into the crypts below, where we the bodies of the greatest stow. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I just had to do it with like an old man voice. It's the only
It
way.
was an old man. So yeah, this goes down quite a way.
Yep.
Mainly because of the terrain restrictions around this place. 'Cause,
So
you know,
where's that water come from?
Just
Ah.
from the
Just from nowhere. That's fine. Cool. Does that go into?
Yeah,
No, it just goes into a block. That's fine. I was thinking, does it go somewhere? That's all
if you
I
look
always ask.
around here, there's the graves of the old kings,
Yep.
which you might recognise a pattern in the naming.
What I'm gonna
See if
do,
you're smart enough for that.
because you already told me what the pattern is, because I didn't see it. I'm gonna let people that are in the currently watching the video, if they can figure it out,
Right. Yeah, yeah.
we'll let them see if they can figure it all out.
So,
There we go.
like, the reputation of the kings is also a thing, so they'll stick different things around the graves.
Oh, okay.
And some of them have flowers,
Yeah.
usually a symbol of what they do, so Aldor the Breaker wasn't really, you know, famed,
Yep.
because he mostly destroyed a part of the castle by blowing up a reserve.
Yeah.
So if you get down here, you can
Mhm.
see the biggest grave of the
There we
guy
go.
who actually rebuilt this keep after
Aha.
it got
Excellent.
destroyed. So
Cool.
this is the new dynasty, and it has some sidearms as well. This bigger room.
Yep.
If you want to, you could look up the order in which they are buried with the years.
Have you gone into all that detail?
Well, it I must
God.
admit, it is the years of rule.
Ah, okay.
The date of birth.
Yeah. That's fine. That works. Still works. I was gonna say, if you'd
So-
figured out the year, like the year they'd been born as well, when they'd come in of age, and when each of them had died. Oh man, it'd be quite difficult. Cool.
So yeah, that's the crypts. Which is, like, I didn't mean for this to get this big, but kind of carried away.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of those things that, it's like Paris. If you see underneath Paris, it's just huge. You don't realise, and it's just like this crazy thing.
This keep only holds like 30 people max, so
Yeah. I think that's quite impressive for 25 by 25. So.
well, this was added after the 25 to 25.
Yeah, yeah.
So if we get upstairs, I realised we missed a bit. So there's the kitchens as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is underneath the Great Hall.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Like in true Harry Potter style.
Yep. Yep.
Which was usually done as well in medieval times.
It was absolutely. Yeah, you'd usually have always beneath your Great Hall, so you always had the servants below. And they literally just would. Sometimes though, in keeps they'd actually even have their own stairway and everything like that.
Yes.
Because they didn't want to be, the nobles didn't want to cross paths with the peasants, with the servants, which is really bizarre. I just find that really strange, but it's looking awesome. I really like it.
Thanks.
Really, really like it. So I'm just getting a nice little fly around of it at the end. I like the hoardings. Yeah, that was definitely a good addition. I really like how you've done it with the slabs to drop it down. Oh, that's really cool.
Well, it's just trying to emulate the detail you can get with compost.
Yeah, yeah.
Sticking around as much slabs and stairs as possible.
Pretty much, yeah.
Get that feeling.
That's cool. I like it.
So yeah, that's all there is about this build. You can check out the bridge as well if you want to.
Awesome. Yes, I did like the bridge. I really like it. I really like the stairs going across it, where you've got the upside down one on this bit. Really like it. Literally, that block. That stair there, because it makes it look like it's like a single, I don't know, like quarter blocks kind of joining up. It just tricks the eye. It's really, really good. I haven't seen that. And first when I saw it, I was like, what? What's going on? But yeah, it looks really good to add in patterns and detail onto it. So it's really nice. Really, really nice. Cool. Well, that was awesome, man. Thank you very much for showing me around.
You're welcome.
And
thank you for reviewing it. And thinking it's great.
yes, it's good. Yeah, no, I like it. I like it. It's a lot better than the town that I've been doing, which is currently just a pretty chubby little church. But anyway, oh yeah, these ruins as well.
Yeah, there's.
This
was originally like a lava lake. I filled it in with grass. There were some stone spots on the ground, and I was like, it's kind of like a cool Stonehenge circle.
Yeah, might as well.
I could stick something on top.
Absolutely. That's quite cool. Right, anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.